What's it going to take to solve our country's homeless problem? How about $500 billion?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. California Senator Alex Padilla announced legislation that would invest $532 billion over the course of a decade. Political reporter Morgan Rynor joins us now live to show us how that money would be spent. A lot of questions on this one, Morgan.
Oh, it's okay. I was writing the lower third and then it wouldn't let me say that.
For the most part, investing in programs that already exist, like rental assistance, Project Home Key, and other grants. But there was one new thing that they announced today, the creation of a racial equity commission.
Hundreds of billions over 10 years to address the housing crisis.
Not recreating, a lot of bureaucracy, if you will, but investing in local programs that have proven to be successful and existing programs at the federal level.
But affordable housing projects are often met with opposition in California. Some cities and counties are still trying to find ways to avoid SB 9, the law the legislature passed last year that allows up to 2 duplexes on a single lot.
Projects like this, Home Key, are sometimes met with opposition from communities as well. So what's your message to the ongoing opposition that we see on the local level to certain things like this?
Yeah, look, it's not lost on me. I mentioned in my earlier remarks that my experience here started when I was in local government. And I remember as a member of the city council, we do this all the time, right?
He gave me a twofold response. First, invest in projects that communities find work for them. 2, investing in wraparound services like mental health care.
Once we demonstrate success, and people see more success through these investments, I also think communities will be more embracing of the initiative. So I'm not underestimating the challenges, because they are real and they're persistent, but I do think we're turning the corner.
Turning the corner in California, but what about the country? Another reporter asked how he'll get red state senators to get on board with an investment this size.
This is not a red state versus a blue state challenge, and this is not a red state versus blue state solution.
Padilla says that while he would love to get this on President Biden's desk in the next 30 days, today he just announced the vision. But he says that it could be part of the Build Back Better package, for example. It could be a standalone bill, or it could be part of another package altogether. He's in the process of figuring that out.
All right. Morgan, I do want to ask you about something, since we have you here, about something that you put on Twitter about 30 minutes ago coming out of Governor Newsom's office. Did he mention anything about the mask mandates, any mask guidance, or how he's handling the emergency powers that he currently has?
Not specifically. So his administration is supposed to give an update on mask mandates in school on Monday the 28th. What they announced today is that they're dropping 95% of the executive actions. While that sounds jaw-dropping, it's the 5% that still affect our daily lives. And we're in fact still going to remain under the state of emergency. Now, right now, I'm going through the 15% or the 10% rather that actually dropped today, what exactly that means. But just a few minutes ago, I interviewed Republican Representative Kevin Kiley, and he described the changes as inconsequential. It's that 5% that people still realize that's in their day-to-day life when it comes to COVID.
Okay, we'll wait for that, and we'll also wait to see what he has to say about masks in schools coming up on Monday. Morgan, thank you.